we're focusing on the things behind the scenes at the moment, but come Saturday, we won't be taking a knee. And we've had a long discussion about that. Well, why we're not taking a knee. So I think if we come up with something in the future on something else to do, then we'll be knowing that we're going to do that.
And are all the players happy with that? Everyone's happy that, right, this is the decision we've agreed. We won't take the knee. We'll look to do more things behind the scenes in the community. Or
yeah, everyone's had their say, and everyone agrees. Like, we've been taking a knee for however long now, and still nothing's changed. So it's kind of like we're kind of being used as puppets, kind of thing. In my eyes, that take the knee, then the people at the top can rest for a while now, which it's pretty silly and pretty pointless. Like, we got the tops, then we got the kneeling, then nothing's changing, and the punishments needs to be stronger and things like that. But listen, you can only do so much, and in a way you have to kind of get that helping hand, but it doesn't look like it's coming at the moment. So you have to kind of push for that, and hopefully things change.
And try and educate people more.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're right. You have to try and educate people more, but the question is, do people want to be educated? That's another question, another topic. But yeah, like I keep saying, you can only do so much. You can try and help certain people, but you can only lead. You can lead a horse to water. You can't force it to drink it. But it's one of them ones. We can play our part, and hopefully the others play theirs.
You've had your fair share of online abuse, Ivan. What needs to be done to try and stop this?
Well, I see a few things. I see which is a big one, actually. You should have your identification taken before you sign up to any network, any like Facebook, Twitter, any network like that, which is that gives people to they'll be in charge of their own actions. So if anything goes out there, right, this person's done it, know where to locate them, short and sharp. Whereas now it's just like, someone can say something online, account will get blocked for a bit, give it 24 hours, they're back online, back at it again. And I feel like they're not gonna learn. Or within seconds, they can just make another account. So it's very easy for people to do something like that. Like, people can hide behind a screen. No one's gonna do a match like in front of you and like throw a banana or a black player or something like that. They're very happy hiding behind a screen and being comfortable in them. Like, they're not gonna find out it's me. I can just make a new account. It's done. Whereas a very few, there was an incident recently, I'll put it out there, and the media's been saying, I don't want to take it further because I'm not really. They made it seem like I'm not really bothered, but it's far from that. It's because I don't really think it's going to go any further. And yes, it might get a slap on the wrist, but come next week or so, they can just do it again. So I feel like the punishment has to be harder. Like with the Ian Wright situation, I think I did read his went all the way to court, and then something like they couldn't punish him because they don't think it's going to be something silly. Don't think it's going to be like there's no point in doing it. So it's like, what do we do? It's another question, and it's actually sad seeing that. And I'm sure Ian Wright and the ones that have been through that as well would tell you, like, it's hard to talk about, and it's getting very repetitive, and it's getting very silly.
Do you think we'll get there one day, Ivan? Do you think we'll get to the stage where you guys don't have to look at your mentions to find racist abuse?
Yeah, like you said it, we're actually basically looking through our mentions for racist abuse, which that should never be the case. Like, this should never be the case. All right, people might say you're rubbish or you're this, you're that, but colour shouldn't come into a situation. And I feel like that's very frequent at the moment. People feel comfortable just throwing things out there, not realising people's feelings. And personally, the way it's going at the moment, I think it'll probably be, instead of taking a knee, they'll probably think of something else to do and just cover up for another year or so, and it'll just be a continuous thing like that, whereas it needs to be harsher punishment and taken a lot more serious than it has been, because it's happened for so long now, and we're getting tired of it. We're not going nowhere. We're still going to be in the game, still doing our thing, and people need to realize that sooner rather than later.